I think art fill everyone's life. It's a fulfillment. It's not just about sometimes making money, but it's about having an extra thing to look after or to look for, and art gives you that.
I think art is important to everyone, not only to me, because I think naturally everybody wants art. Art is so subjective. When we talk about art, it is not only about visual art. There's the art of singing, art of cooking, so many kind of arts. Okay? It has evolved. Okay? Definition of art has got a broader definition nowadays.
art يبعدك من شغلك، يخليك تعبري عن نفسك وعن حياتك واللي يعجبك. ما أشوف نفسي بدون الارت.
Being an art student there is no such thing as smooth ride, although it's your passion. Time constraint is your number one enemy. So you have deadlines, and an artwork kind of needs you to complete in 1 month.
I think the world that we are living now is it is too commercial, and a lot of things are created out of things that people think of about just making money. For the passion and for the love and for sharing is beginning to being forgotten by people.
The basic element in design is to be able to draw, to communicate. I think drawings are very challenging because mostly the drawings I do are black and white, where it's very difficult to identify shape and forms sometimes. If you use color normally very attractive and could deceive the eyesight.
Right now, the most challenging course that I have is 3D design, because this course, you have to have skill and logical thinking, so it's kind of hard.
I was brought up in the 60s. The 60s, where parents they don't understand about creativity. I think most parents would expect the child to be either a doctor, a lawyer, or an engineer. Those days, if you talk about you want to be an artist, I got my first easel being burnt by my mom to make fire. They say that if you become an artist, you tak boleh cari makan.
When my father threw me out of the house, that's I realized that I want to be a painter. My mom used to draw and my dad used to draw when they were young. So I think that was one of the reasons why I chose to study fine arts, basically. So I saw them drawing, in the younger days. So I think that's one of the reasons. I was attracted to the drawing, how the materials work.
저는 초현실주의 아트를 좋아합니다. 왜냐하면 그 작품들은 자신의 생각을 그대로 그림에 표현할 수 있기 때문에 더 창의적이고 많은 생각을 할 수 있기 때문입니다.
Most of my inspiration comes from nature, my surroundings. I love nature very much. I just wish that we are all living not in blocks like we are in the city now. I wish there would be more plants, animals, rivers, good fresh air surrounding us. That's where my inspiration comes from.
What inspires me to take art and design is a Japanese art style like manga. Of course, people's opinions and comments will affect my artwork, but I would take it as a chance for improvement.
Saya rasa seni ini merupakan satu medium yang penting untuk membezakan satu budaya daripada satu budaya yang lain.
I prefer to give students lots of freedom. Well, of course, guided by certain modules. And I think the end result is not as important as the process of getting the end result. So, and I stress the importance of students enjoy doing the printmaking, the whole process.
제가 생각하기에 미술이 우리 사회에 중요한 이유는 사람들이 늘 페인팅이나 이런 걸 통해서 자기 자신들의 감정이나 그런 것들을 자유롭게 표현할 수 있기 때문에 아트가 굉장히 중요하다고 생각합니다.
My favorite printmaking technique and why? There's a few. One of them is colorgraph, woodcut, and one more is etching. Now, all these techniques, the thing that makes it interesting is that it has got this element of surprises.
Что мне больше всего нравится, понравилось за то время, которое я училась на фаундейшене, это, конечно же, это обстановка, которая здесь есть, и люди, которые меня окружают, учиться с теми, кто тебя понимает и имеет общие идеи и цели, и мне кажется, это так прекрасно, потому что тебе не надо стесняться что-то делать, потому что остальные все поймут, и они как бы делают, поддержат тебя всегда, все твои идеи, начинания, и тут есть все условия, чтобы развиваться как человек и художник, поэтому мне нравится здесь учиться.
디자인을 배우면서 가장 좋았던 점은 새로운 것을 만들 수 있고 또 더 창의적인 사람이 될 수 있기 때문에.
I think when you talk about being an artist, there should not be any limitations. There's a lot of other works that you can do: photography, installations, sculptures.
I think the culture that I live in has a very interesting influence to who I am, because I would say that the henna style of the Indians, Muslims, as well as you can look at our Baba Nyonya culture, also very intricate design, like the sleeve that on your baju is beautiful. Carvings that we have, all these have a great visual influence to me, and I feel that it's beautiful. That is why I want to embody it in that sense. Yeah.